the green sand. This is a trace fossil called Arthrophycus. I was hoping somebody would actually find one, but I brought a cheap specimen that came from there. And also we found lingulas in a life position in the sandstones at that locality. I can show you back at school, but anyway, that is a very neat kind of trace fossil that occurs. Okay, back to this one. This is our third stop. This is called Outwater Park. It's kind of an ironic name. I think it was named for a guy named Joe Outwater, but it sounds like it should have something to do with a drainage way. And indeed, just to our left is one of the old spillways. Do you remember? I know it's a long time, but if you remember back to this morning when I showed you that little map, you saw that it wasn't just the Niagara River at one time. Remember, there were a whole series of little drainage ways? This is one of them. This is called the Lockport Channel. The Lockport Channel lies to our left, and in a time, maybe a little around 12,000 years, or maybe slightly before, there was a little channel that was cut here that was draining Lake Erie, also out here. Eventually, as I explained to Kyle, the water all got shifted to the west and it all went out Niagara. You're looking out, it's a pretty clear day, but I can't quite see Lake Ontario. Lake Ontario, you could pretend it's there, but it really is on the horizon. And this is the Lake Ontario Plains, which is a great fruit basket for Western New York. A lot of vineyard wine and stuff is grown, wine grapes are grown on that because of the moderating effect of Lake Ontario, which makes it a good place. We're standing on the brink of the Niagara Escarpment again, right? So we're at that same ridge. Our previous stop was just down below us, believe it or not. We had to come a long, circuitous route around to get here, but we were down in the Medina group, which had the whirlpool sandstone and stuff. But here we're up at the rim, and the rim rock here is named for the city that we're in, which is what? What city are we in? Lockport. We're at the Lockport Dolostone level. And it's named for this town. Why was it called Lockport? Remember that from last night's discussion? What was here? Locks, that's right. They didn't have to do a portage because they built locks at here, and we'll see them as we drive in a few minutes to our lunch stop. So there were locks built here, and they allowed the ships to go from this level down to that level, if that makes any sense. So they were able to get across the Niagara Escarpment by having a series of locks. And that way they could connect with Lake Ontario. Okay, so this is a nice little spot, a little memorial park. So it's Veterans Day. We can take off our hats and stuff. So, put them back on. Well then, Outwater Park again. It's just a nice little viewpoint. But there's one other quick thing, and I want to show you this. Well, it's just around the corner, so it's a very quick walk. Yeah, it's very small, but it's
Feeling sick? I didn't.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Can you read it?